Copycat, Starbucks, bacon and Gruyere, sous vide, egg bites. Here we go. This is my list of ingredients. And we're going to use the blender, the pressure cooker. But first, let's go ahead and dump all of your cheese in here. Looking for like a medium sharp cheese here. Not too soft, not too harsh like a Parmesan. Let your blender go ahead and mix it all up. And you're going to dump your wet ingredients in. So this is 1 cup of cottage cheese, 2 light Laughing Cow wedges, and 1 cup of almond milk with, as you can see, as I crack all 4 eggs straight into the blender. Once I run the blender, it will actually just mix this up for me. You could probably have done this in a shredded cheese fashion in a large mixing bowl, but for this demonstration, it was very quick to throw it in the blender. All right, so you put the lid on and run your blender. I ended up running this on the smoothie option, but it ran for about a minute. All right, so here are the glass Pampered Chef 1 cup prep bowls. I've dropped bacon in the bottom. I've also sprayed these so that they'll hopefully slide out a little better. You could cook your bacon ahead of time, and you also can just buy bacon bits. In this case, I just bought bacon bits. It's easier. You also need to then wrap each one of these individually in foil, and I put these on the egg steamer racks that came that I bought for my Pampered Chef pressure cooker. Make sure you put about 1 cup of water at the bottom before you put anything into the pressure cooker. And then I'll drop each of these in here. And once I close this up, we'll be using the steam option, which is a lower in pressure setting. And the time will be 10 minutes of pressure cooking, and it'll be 10 minutes of a natural release. Make sure your buttons are lined up. And once it's finished, you should see your little lights drop down and pull these out. I'm going to unwrap each of these individually so you can see. But they do not have a crust on them because we have used foil in this case. Pampered Chef does have a silicone 1 cup option, but it has a little hole at the top, so it will cause a crust. So if you're okay with a little bit of crust, this works out for you. I just don't want them to dry out, so I went with a method of foiling each one of these and dropping them in the pressure cooker. All right, as you can see, I've got to kind of break them up from the side, and I'm able to dump them right onto my plate. And for this purpose, I was making breakfast, so there are 3 that I eat. And you can see, once I cut into it, it's got the exact right texture.